Hi there, you are tuned into Beauty and Braids, the podcast where I, Karyne, has conversations about all things relevant to personal growth and development. Just a heads up, I'm unfiltered. You're welcome. My hallelujah belongs to you. My hallelujah belongs to you. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it, Lord. You deserve it. All of the glory belongs to you. All of the glory belongs to you. My hallelujah belongs to you. My hallelujah belongs to you. Hey guys, I don't know. I just felt like I should sing that part because there's so much stuff that, as I reflect back, that I've realized that I've gotten through so much, and God deserves the glory, the praise, the honor, and the hallelujah because, the enemy is running rampant, okay? And I'm just looking back at my life and how protected I am, and I'm just standing out of my, just taking my time and enjoying the journey. Some of it is tough. Of course, you're not going to enjoy every moment of it. But when you do learn something, you do enjoy that feeling of, wow, that makes sense. Like, I'm glad I got through it because now I'm able to get the wisdom out of the experience. And, again, like if you think about things that way, you can forgive really quick and you can move on with your life because you know that if you are dwelling on the past, on situations that didn't work out, that wasn't in your favor, just didn't, then you're going to be stuck. You're not going to be moving forward. You're going to move backwards, and that's not progression. So you want to look at situations and be like, oh, I see the connection behind this. But you really have to sit still and, reflect on your part, as well as the other parties that were involved. And you start to see not people for, how ungrateful they are. You start to see how hurt people are. And some people lash out on other people. Some people throw tantrums, play mind games, all of those things. But what kept me from doing all of those was God's grace. Knowing that I too am hurt. I too go through things. And it's not my battle. It's not my fight. I don't need to be fighting. I'm too cute to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? So I let them have it. Let them have it, because if they are so hell bent on winning, then let them win. Walk away, because your victory is way bigger than whatever they fighting for. You know what I'm saying? So, but for you to understand what I'm saying right now, you really have to go through it. You really have to go through it and see, like, wow, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the whole point is to not remove yourself from society, isolate yourself. That's not living. Like being attached or Not having attachments, that's fine. But being apart from the world because you're you don't want to be involved, like there's drama. Yeah, there's gonna always be drama. People gonna find you wherever you are. But to go in hiding is not the thing. Like, yeah, stay private. That is good. Stay private. Your business don't have to be out. And that is fine. But if you want certain things in your life, or if you want certain things, your life to be something, to do something, then you're going to have to step outside of the box, out of the comfort zone. Because if you don't, you will stay there and suffocate, right? As we grow, we grow out of the box. We start to shine bright. That is the point of growth and development. You start to blossom, right? People start to see the bright colors, all of that stuff. It's automatic. When you bloom, when you blossom, when you turn into a butterfly, whatever, you spread your wings, people will see it. The whole point of you being blessed and glorified is to share that wealth, share that knowledge with the world, share that inspiration with the world, not hide, right? So, too much is given, much is required. So if you are given a big platform, when people are going to look to you, things like that, you're going to have people trying to bring it down, trying to sabotage it, all of that stuff. But again, you build, you build, and you build. You build in private, and you don't give information to people who are just sitting there trying to poke. They have nothing growing in their life. Do not talk about amazing things that you're doing, because certain people, without them knowing, they are energetically throwing negative vibes your way, because they are not working in that, towards that same goal, right? So if people are lying to themselves, they're going to lie to you. And if they're lying to you, they're lying to themselves regardless. People who automatically lie is just to avoid uncomfortable situations. And if they like hiding, if they like avoiding situations, then automatically they will lie, okay? They don't like confrontations, all that extra stuff. Okay, so there's people who are walking contradictions, and you identify those people, and you figure out how to deal with those type of people. Not manipulate the situation, but more just like deal with them so they're not energetically affecting you. Right? You can maneuver, you can say just enough to, get them away from you, but don't give them too much, because what are they doing with the information? Most people ask you for questions or information, but they're not using it, right? So it's just kind of like, why do you ask me? Because you want to ask me don't mean I want to waste my breath, okay? I'm the type of person like, you know what? I'm going to just put up some videos. And the good thing about this podcast is that I can just talk and talk. And if someone wants to hear my advice on certain things, then they can listen to my podcast and subscribe. So when things come up that they want a little bit of clarification, they don't have to hit me up and waste my time. They can just listen, and if they want the information, they could take it, and if they don't, they can discard it. It doesn't matter. So that's what I'll do now, because then it's time saving. That's how to, you create a video. Someone's like, how to do this, how to do that. You know what? Just create a video with frequently asked questions and refer them to those videos. Yes, Karen, that's what you're going to do. See, this is why me talking to myself, if I'm not on podcast, I'm literally talking to myself before I go to sleep, in the shower, whatever. Like, I just, on a walk, a nice walk by the water, I'm always having conversations with myself because I'm like, yeah. Yeah, so, oh, real cool. I am going back into therapy. I mean, this year has been a lot. So I just need an objective person to kind of iron out some of my what I'm talking about, things like that. Having a professional that I can talk to who isn't biased, knows the right questions to ask, that's going to invoke my thinking. So yeah, so that's, yeah, I'm back. Only because I need to see if this, what happened, this pandemic, a lot. I mean, I broke my foot, so it's a lot that's happened, and I need to see if that has really affected me. A lot of good things has been happening as well, so I'm gonna take both, but I just need to see if that is something that I need to address. You know what I'm saying? So that is, I don't know, but again, I'm not sure how I'm going to title this podcast, but I believe it's going to be 10 toes down, because I do need you to stand on solid ground. This is the time where people are going to try to push you, pull you, break you, shake you, all of that stuff. But I need you to stay solid throughout the whole time. And I apologize for the noises in the back, and the notifications, because I did not put my phone on do not disturb as I was creating this recording. But nonetheless, you will take something from this. I truly believe it, because it was placed on my heart, and I want to make sure I get this out. A lot of people are surrounded by good people and hurt people. I'm not going to say bad people. I'm going to say hurt people. They're surrounded by good people who can process their feelings without taking it out on other people, and hurt people who are so deeply wounded that they are spilling onto the people around them, because they have not yet established a way of expressing themselves properly, right? In a healthy manner. So just be mindful of that when you're dealing with people. You might have to give them some distance. And just really identify people. If you're a person who likes to tell the truth, who is honoring themselves, who questions themselves on a regular basis just because you want to make sure you're authentic, then you'll easily, if trusting your intuition, you'll easily see the people who are in denial or in lying to themselves, right? There's certain things in a person's appearance that can tell you a lot what what's going on with them internally. So there's also a light that shines, right? And there's some people who have that light, bright smile, all this extra stuff. And then if you see them, they look dull, they look gray, they look, you can sense the shine is dimming. Those people are going through something or around someone who is draining them. And when you are a light worker or healer, you can see those things. You can see the spirit and the soul before anybody tells you something's wrong with them. Like, you can look and see There's someone really trying. It's, you know, um, and then you could just see that the circle around them is depleting them. And of course, you want to stay away from that because they are looking for someone to replenish their cup. So if you are a light person, then they will probably attract to you so they can sustain the situation that they're in a little bit longer. But if you're not around, you're not in the equation of being sucked dry, then they are forced to they are forced to remove themselves from the situation. But as long as you are there, they will continue in that cycle because they're comfortable. There's no depletion. They're not on E, right? They'll never be on E because they're sucking from you. But anyway, so just remember, stay 10 toes down. Keep a smile on your face. And surround yourself with people who clearly show that they love you, clearly show that they want to help and they're supporting you. No sly shade, all of that extra stuff. Do not put yourself in predicaments or places that you know people do not want you there. Okay? Or if they act and people are into acting, okay? These people are into acting out here. So you want to make sure you if you are in your authentic self, that will irritate you. Like for me, it irritates me around people who are phony, who give just a little so they can, be accepted or liked. Like I don't care if people don't like me anymore. Like I'm just kind of like, I don't want your fake self to like me anyway. Like you not gonna like me, you don't care. I don't care if you don't like me, but you will respect my you will respect me. That's all I care about is respect. I give respect, I get respect. The minute I see somebody step over that, I will gracefully bow out. I'm not even going to stoop down to anybody's level to curse anybody out or anything like that. But just to gracefully say, you know what? I don't want none of this. I don't. And keep it moving. Like there's no look, I show up when I need to and I don't when I don't need to. It's just that simple fact. I see people who show up, they come into your life when they need something. They not here to help you. When was the last time? I'll be like, okay, for myself, I'm like, I don't remember the last time I even called you for anything. For anything. So if I were to tell you no, I'm okay because I really don't need anything from you. I haven't even spoken to you. But anytime you call me, it's not to see how I'm doing. It's always about something. So when I start looking at stuff like that, I pull away from people like that. You only call me when you need something, and I'm here being your cheerleader. Oh no, okay. Let's just pull back. And it's not the person. It's me, because no one asked me to be a cheerleader, right? So I can't blame them for utilizing what was being given to them. But I'm gonna stop that because I'm like, no, we gonna see what it is and act accordingly. So it's just kind of like taking ownership for my own behavior, when because I'm the type of person that wants to help people, but I don't like to be used. Okay, that's the difference. Like, I like to help people who need help, but I don't want to be helping people who just take the help and they, then all of a sudden they just keep coming to you for the help. Like, oh, I need help with this, I need help with that. You be like, wait, hold up, wait a minute. This that was probably like a one time thing because I just wanted to help you out, get you started, get you to feel like someone believed in you or something like that because I believed in you. But now I'm seeing that you are, this is the type of person you are. But people who tell you, oh, I'm, I don't like taking nothing from nobody. I don't like asking people for nothing. And then all of a sudden they start asking you for stuff like all the time. You be like, bruh, sis, you sure you don't like asking people for stuff? Because that's all you do. Look out for those people because all they're doing is basically trying to make it look like they don't do certain things, but they do it. Okay? That's the first. I think that is like the sign of a person who asks and takes from people. The ones that say, usually I don't usually ask. So why are you doing it now? Okay? Like, you don't know me. You don't know me that long. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me that long. You already asking me. I would think you would ask the person that you live with, your family, and if you probably done depleted all of their help, now you're moving on to people you just met. Oh no. Oh no. That is a sign. That is a red flag. Um, I look, just I call it like I see it. I don't even. I just back away. People when people seem too clingy or I'll be like, you know what? I rather help people who don't want the help, but they need the help. I'm like, hey, I'm here for you. But when I see people be like, oh, um, but I guess I like to help people because I would want people to help me if I were to need it too, like indirectly. It's just something you do unto others what you would like done unto you, and that's how I operate. I think about people like, what do you need? Let me help you, and it's just really that's automatic for me. But then after a while, once I get drained or anything like that, I turn around. There's really nobody who will do the same for me. There's like some people, a very few handful that will turn and be like, "Hey, Karyne, like how are you? What you need or whatever." Those people I cherish, and I don't utilize them like that. Like I don't over, you know, I don't use and abuse. I just be like, "Hey, no, I'm good right now." You gotta know when and how much times you can take from somebody. People could be willing to give, but you shouldn't take advantage of the fact that they're willing to give, right? Not everybody knows their limit. So of course, if someone says, "I'm here for you," da da da, also be mindful that they also might have some problems and they can't be here for you all the time, but they'll be there for you when it needs to be, when it counts. And be that for the other person. Like, yo, are you okay? Like, what's show up or whatever. It could be once in a blue you show up, but they know, yo, this person is there for me if I really need it. But if someone you become a doormat, if you're there for a person every time they come running, and it don't be real problems. They just know that they can call you. That's not cool. Because when you call them, you be like, they are busy or something. Oh no. Oh no. That's what I'm saying. Stay 10 toes down. Don't allow people to misuse you. Um, See people for who they are. And that's what 2020 has really done. Like, you start to see people like, wait, did I just spend all this time talking to you about your problems? And you probably gave me like 5 seconds of hearing mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you won't, okay, I see who you are. You've been showing me who you are from. I'm telling you, some people will give you just enough to make you think that they're your friend. Okay? Shoot. Jesus was sitting at the table with the person who turned him in. Okay? He knew who he was. He was like, you know what? Go ahead and do what you got to do. Okay, go ahead and go do what you got to do. I already knew it. You was going to turn on me. But this person sat, broke bread, laughed, you know what I'm saying, helped out. But in the background, sitting here plotting. Then when they done did the deed, they won't go kill themselves. That's how we do it. That's why we do it. Like, you feel that guilty. You didn't feel guilty when you was about to do it. Like, something didn't tell you, like, don't do this. Like, this. But when you do something to somebody who is pure in its intentions, whew, okay, connected to the divine, just gifted, and a beautiful person, a beautiful heart, just pure, unauthentic, and you do something to somebody, of course it's going to eat you alive. Of course that guilt is going to kill you. That's why I be like, I don't got time to be back and forth with nobody that I did good to. Why? Karma already is going to get them. Their guilty conscience is going to get them. I don't need to do nothing. I'm pretty sure their family and their friends is going to start looking at them like, dang. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really have to do anything to anybody who's done something to you. Okay? You're going to waste your energy doing that, and then karma going to come back right to you. Like, just let it go. Let it go and pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Pray for their soul. Hope they grow, learn their lesson, you know what I'm saying? But also you learn in the middle of that too. So I'm just saying, this is a really good time to thank God for what you've come out of. What if you stand strong on him and, standing on his word, okay, promises, and keep that faith alive, the faith alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you need is faith and a hope. Like, things are going to be good. Things are going to make sense. As long as you have breath, you still have purpose. So, that's really all I got. Thank you. Stay blessed and stay COVID free. Have a good one. Thank you again for listening to Beauty and Braids. I'm your girl Karyne, and this has been another great day. Until next time, you'll hear from me then. In the meantime, please follow me on @HairByKaryne, @ShopBraidAppeal, and @YTC Nonprofit. Get to know me a little bit better. Check them out. Bye.